Hey, thank you everyone for joining. And as I said in our chat today, we'll start our journey of DevOps. And with that, uh, let's start. 21 participants. Okay. So this will be more of DevOps, developer and operation. Operation, obviously, we started a bit with the cloud. So we'll merge. So cloud we started. Somewhat now we know how to create an instance, the infra as a service. That's what we already know, right? So now I'm starting the development side of it. So what I'll do is I take the development, and again we'll come back to our cloud from the other session. Then we'll merge. Let's see how much time it takes to merge together. Then once we merge both the things, development side, preparation, and we have already seen how to the cloud preparation. Then once we merge, then we'll completely do one session, and rather both the sessions, Monday and Wednesday and Sunday, we'll do both the same, same pipeline we'll make. So some housekeeping stops. Before really we go ahead, I expect that, as I said in our chart, that I expect you to come with laughter with Java installed or JDK, not just JRE. So who does not know JDK and JRE difference, I'll tell you that. And also Maven, because we're going to create Maven projects, and we're going to compile and build those projects with Maven, and we'll.
मैं ना तुम्हें करूंगी रात को, मैं ना अभी थोड़ा रख रही हूँ. हाँ.
Okay. Please mute yourself if you are not talking. Thank you. Okay. So, how many of you already know Java? Hands up, please. Java people, just please hands up, so that I should know how much in depth I have to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please hands up. Whoever you know how to work with Java. You may not know Java completely, but at least you know how to work with Java. Even if a hello world should be fine. At least a hello world. Okay. Not half of them, I believe, almost half. 4 participants raised hand. Okay. But how many of you know in Linux platform? In a Linux platform, not Windows. Core Java, yes. Very core Java. Just I don't expect a very advanced Java. Core Java in Linux platform. No, not many.
So when you mean Linux platform, like deploying it like Linux, or it's like
just writing? When I said that writing a Java code and executing it in a Linux platform, maybe hello world also fine, but at least you should be able to execute it. How many of you know? Please don't put the hands down. Now I want it, like, how many of you know really executing a Java code on Linux platform? Please hands up. I did see 4 participants. Okay, not many. And I do see many didn't raise the hand if they know Java, and not Linux, obviously. So should I cover basics of Java?
Not very detailed, but maybe just a little basic things, how you do and do stuff.
Okay.
But
Maybe because I think many people would be from different language, not from Java, like a .NET or some scripting. So
No,
they
I
know.
understand. So okay, so that's fine. So what I'll do is, let's, because this is DevOps, not a development session. So I expect every DevOps engineer should know every tools at least, or languages at least, to build. That's why I said, if you don't know also, you should know. You may not able to build, write a Java code, but at least you should know what is the structure, what is, how to build it, how to compile it, and how to run it. This is what least expected out of a DevOps engineer, right? So when you are building a code, how to build the Java code? Even if you are all Java guys, if they want to know how to build a .NET code, or how to build a Node.js code, because all are obviously languages, and being a DevOps engineer, I believe you should know at least to build the code and deploy the code. That's what I expected. So, okay. So let me speak a bit about Java, what it is. So how it runs, at least, if not writing the whole set of code, how to run it, and how to build it in a DevOps language, how to build it and how to deploy it, right? So I'll be sharing my screen, or if you're a Windows, that should be fine also. So I'll try to be neutral to any particular platform. Though Java is a platform neutral language, but there is something obviously platform related, is the deployment of Java itself. So if you go ahead and open your browser, if you are a Windows guy or whoever you are, Mac, Linux, or Windows, first is download. Maybe on Google you can Oracle Java, right? So if you download, you can find it here, and you will be in the Oracle page for downloading the Java and JDK download. So there is a difference between JRE and JDK. JRE is Java Runtime Environment, which is responsible for running the application. You cannot build the code with JRE. Remember this. So JRE is a base platform on which you will run the Java code, or the compiled code, or the built code. So whereas JDK, Java Development Kit, is required for building the code. Okay. So what we are interested in here is JDK. Okay. So can you please mute yourself? Sometimes I feel soundish. Otherwise, I'm going to.
I guess you can mute it, right, Panchalashi?
Yeah, that's mute all. Okay. Okay, so this is the page you download, and what you download, don't download the Java AC, that is standard, Java. There are different kinds of release again. Okay. Java AC and Java J2EE, it used to be JEE Enterprise Edition, and AC is Standard Edition. So you just download the Java AC Development Kit, and don't go with 14, because there are some advantages, like traditionally it is a bit different than Java 8. Up to 8 it was having a different structure of the JDK. After 8 it changed a bit. So I'll just expect you to download the 8 rather, and that will have some because many companies also still stick to Java 8.
Little before I downloaded JDK 14 and installed, uninstall that?
Yeah, better just because it is not kind of very backward compatible. So I believe if you download Java AC 8, 8U, right, we'll be working on this because many of the code, I think, today also running on Java 8.
Sorry, which website you went on?
It is Oracle, oracle.com. Just that's why I searched on Google and just it will the best way. Download Oracle Java, right? And I went here and go down.
One quick question, Java 8 is needed. I have Java 11 already. So because of my accessing my company laptop, I already have 11.
Yeah, then keep it. If you are already using something, keep it. Okay. But for major people who are not installed, just download 8. Okay, JDK download. And here, when you click it, just go down and you see Windows 64. Download this one. If you are Linux, then you can download the 64, x64 tar.gj. Okay. And if you're Mac, obviously Mac itself, Mac OS, this one you can download and install it. So I have already installed. So you can do the Windows. It is a simple executable file. So you can install. Okay. And it is just click, and it is not much difficulty there. So.
Sir, do you have any idea about OpenJDK versus this one? Like many people, they prefer to use OpenJDK instead of.
Actually, not many people. I'm afraid.
Means people who are using open source.
No,
they are telling like because of licensing other stuff for development, they are.
Not any enterprise. Not any enterprise, I believe. And when you are working in an enterprise where people really serious development is happening, they prefer Oracle Java, which is licensed obviously, and they make support because OpenJDK, open source is anyway open source, right? So the development may happen, but ultimately when people write enterprise class applications, they prefer Oracle Java. Mm-hmm. Okay, for development purpose maybe okay, but when you are actually running your enterprise code in a serious mission critical application, obviously they prefer Oracle Java. Okay. OpenJDK is again OpenJDK open source, so nobody is responsible, right? So okay, so let me show you how to quickly maybe install. I'll log into one of my Windows machine maybe. So can you see my screen now with your Windows machine?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we need to log in to download the Java?
Yes.
We need to create an Oracle login.
That is the difference it made after the Oracle acquisition of Sun. They made it recently. I think 2 years back. Not 2 years also.
Not even 2 years
back. They made it mandatory that one must.
Around 1 year back, I think they did it mandatory.
Yeah, you must log in to download it. So
we have to create the account, right?
Yeah. Without that, you cannot download. So this is my Windows machine, and this is a desktop I'm running remotely, so I access my remote desktop. I accept. So I'll just stop the sharing quickly. I'm not able to log in. I don't know why. If you all quickly can create an account, please, and download.
Done.
Okay. Okay, so I have downloaded it now. Okay, once it is downloaded, just go to the folder and just double click here.
Literally, it allow me to install download without signing in.
Yeah, so I asked, please do sign in.
Okay.
Because that's what we are discussing, that now it is mandatory that one must be signing into account. So you see this is JDK, right? So because I have already installed, and so it is directly going to runtime. So this is the difference. Java is a runtime environment. So it is a Java runtime. And once you download it and install it, it will create a folder here in the C drive program files. It's important to understand it. Why I'm telling is it's important. This is called Java class path. We have to say Java path and the JDK path, and rather JDK home. It is called JDK home and Java or Java home. So in the C drive program files, there is a folder called Java. Here it will be created. And if you see the JDK 1.8, actually previously 11 was installed. Now I install JDK 8. You can see here, right? So one can have multiple Java instances also, multiple versions, okay? Based on your path set, it will take. So here, if you see, this is my path of the installation path. This is called actually C program files /java /jdk 1.8.0 underscore 251 is my JDK home. So once you install it, what you do is, it's important, please remember, this piece, this PC, go to properties, right click and go to properties. Here, this page will appear, and go to advanced system settings. Okay. In the advanced system settings, you will see there is called environment variables. Okay. Here, in the environment variable, you may see the user, there is a path, right? There will be environment variable called path. And to see what is your current path is actually, you can always see command line. If you use command line, what you do is, how to execute a command line quickly, go to the search path, CMD, just type CMD, your command line will come, and echo, just, you can see what is your path actually. Path is a environment variable. So you can just type echo percentage path. So if you do that, you can see what is your path actually, what is the path variable, whether JDK is already there. You see here, I have already JDK is there, because previously I installed JDK 11, so I have it. Now, because I have it just now I installed Java 8, so here I have already, if you edit it, I have, okay, there are two, if you see two windows here, one is for the user Pinayak, which is my current user, and this is system wide. That means the whole system, once you set here, the system variable, it will be valid for every user. So previously, you see here, I have a path, or I have created a variable named Java home. Okay, so here I'll just remove it for your sake. Here, let me remove it, Java home, and I also remove my Java home here. Wait. As if I am new. Okay, now nothing is there. So go to environment variables, and if you want to keep in your systems variable, you can do that. If you want to do in the user variable also, you can do that. So let's do in the system so that every user who logs into your laptop will be getting the same data or same path. So what you do is create a new variable name, maybe you call Java underscore home, variable name Java home. And what is the variable name? Variable is nothing but just what you go to is in the, this is the address bar, right, or the path. So just copy the whole drive. What is the value of this? It will be typically C program files Java JDK 180 underscore TPP1. Just completely copy it and go to the same and paste it here, variable name, so that you won't miss anything. Even if a space or difference will change, the whole thing will not work. So better is copy paste and okay. So you see now there is a Java home variable, environment variable is created. Okay. So here after this, what happens is go to path. There will be always, by default, there will be a path. Without this path set, your no Windows commands will work without the path, right? So, and now don't delete ever. So path, go to edit, and what you do is new, so that there will be a new, and here what you give is just percentage Java home percentage / bin, or it's a black slash Windows bin. Bin is binary. So that means you are giving your system what is the percentage. It's actually variable, the value of the variable. Percentage is nothing but in Windows how to represent the value of a variable is percentage. Percentage, variable name, percentage, that gives you the value of the variable. So what I gave here is percentage, the value of Java home, which previously I set, and then the / bin directory. So this is actually I'm setting the directory here, this bin. Here all the Java related commands are available. So actually I'm setting the path to this directory or this folder, so that system will recognize that all the Java variables are, which place all the Java variable or Java commands are executed. So here it is, and okay. So now, and place okay and okay. Now if you again execute the same command, echo path echo, you see here now, okay, I have to just restart my command prompt, echo path. You see this, the new one will be you see here, right? So this is the path was set. You can also set what is the Java home also. If you want to see what is the variable, environment variable, the value of a particular. So even if you can Java home, and you can see what is the value of that, echo Java home. So you can, this is a command just to see what is the environment variable value of that. So you see echo percentage Java home percentage equal to this. So that means your Java is installed in this directory. That's all I just, this is important because this will otherwise, now Java C will work. Java C is a command is used for compiling. It is called Java C Java compiler. It is used for compiling the Java files. So if you don't have this path, let's see what happens. Now, if you don't have the path set, so suppose I remove Java home and I remove this one also. Sometimes the system takes, let's see if it is taking or not. You see here, what is the difference? It didn't find previously Java C, it is not recognized as an internal or external command. Java C is not found, or Java even if not found. So, okay, this is taking okay, the difference between Java C and Java is Java runs from the JRE because it's a runtime. You are running. Java C is part of the JDK, Java Development Kit. Okay, so here Java is running. It is taking actually from the JRE. So we have not, still JRE is in place. We have not removed JRE because if you see here, in the directory which we installed the Java, there is another folder called JRE, and it has got a bin directory also, which is all the runtime related folder and files are present in JRE. So that is by default already set by the system. So Java you will find, but you cannot compile a Java code unless you have the path set to JDK. So I'll do that again quickly. So this, I'm repeating this because it's important to set initially. Okay. So system, I'll repeat slowly how it to be done so that you don't confuse. From the beginning, this PC, right click, properties, advanced system settings, environment variables, and new Java home, and I copy that path completely. JDK, this one, copy and paste it here. Okay, and then change the Java path and add a new. It is percentage Java home percentage backslash bin. Okay, and okay. Okay, once you do that, again cmd command prompt, let's see Java C. Now it is recognized. So this is the use of setting the path variable, so that system will find from where it is executing. That's important of path. Okay, so being said that, just this is important just to, so that it will be able to build it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video, and please do subscribe to my channel and encourage me to create more training contents. Thank you.